Hey everyone, sorry it's been so long for my last video. This week was really busy at work. I had this really big presentation I had to prepare for and do, and I did, and everybody loved it. I got praised by everybody at the meetings, all the Marines and everybody were supporting, so yeah, pretty awesome. So yeah, now that that's done, I could go back to my consistent schedule, and I've been fixing my 3D printer for the How to Become Doomfist series, and doing just designing certain things and kind of getting that video together, because it's a lot that's going to go into it, and my first video is probably going to suck, but I'll get better as I keep going. So this video is to go over, well, I guess to go over what the game is like now that Lifeweaver has been released, and it's been like a few days, right? So there's been a good amount of time. And I think there's a few things that many of you will find surprising, but also many things that I think everybody saw coming. So for starters, the trolling I had expected to be, that I had expected to come with Lifeweaver has honestly been completely non-existent. Like, I haven't played a single game where a Lifeweaver was griefing so hard or trolling to really hurt the team. It's actually kind of endearing. Every time I've been pulled out of a fight, it was because the Lifeweaver player actually, was trying to save my life, whether it was like a good pull or not, but at least the intentions were pure. I remember once I was playing as a Reinhardt and I got this massive fat shatter, and I think the whole team was down, like all 5 of the enemy team was down, and I suddenly see myself get like covered in pink, and I'm like, no, because I guess my Lifeweaver from like across the map saw me, and he pulled me like the full 30 meters, because I think he saw I was just standing in front of like 5 people, but they were on the ground. So I guess he got scared and pulled me out. But he was like, my bad, bro. And I was like, it's all good. So I guess this brings up my next point. Getting pulled out when you're about to do something, or when you don't think you need to be pulled out, doesn't suck all that bad. Because, like, at least you're safe, right? It's kind of like a free reset. So you can kind of just go back in and do it again. Unless like you lose the follow-up to your ultimate or something. But you generally don't really lose anything. You're just like, okay, whatever. Because you know you're going to be all right. So it's just kind of a free reset. So you essentially kind of had like 1.5 turns, I guess, to do like a turn play wise. But yeah. So anyways, the next thing is, despite all the good stuff I just said about Life Grip, I'm surprised of just how bad he controls. I say it a lot and I'll say it again. I don't think the developers played this game. Not only did I rework his controls before he came out, but some guy also changed the button mapping on what was it called? The game mode, where you could change the rules and design the characters and kind of change what they do. I forget what it's called. Arcade mode? I think it's arcade mode. I don't play arcade mode. But he changed it into something much better. Even I was able to know the problems of the character before the character came out. Like, I mean, come on. Like, come on, dude. It's so bad they already revealed that he's going to have a rework for his controls. And I'm not saying that the people who designed this should, get some type of consequences for, just not really, just such obvious mistakes, because, again, as an adult, and I just kind of spoke to you guys about my job, not having a job is scary, especially as an adult. Like, there's just so many, it could really like mess you up in ways that becomes impossible to recover from, because you get behind on bills, and like the world keeps moving forward while you can't really do anything. So I don't wish that upon anybody, but I don't know, like something, right? Like a meeting, a talk, like maybe force the developers to play the game. but yeah, anyways, so yeah, that's at least it's good that they're going to be changing that. They saw that they made a horrible mistake, and again, like I said in my other video, I think we've been right about almost everything, every critique we've had about the game so far, save for Genji. In my last video, somebody made a comment that we were also wrong about Ramatra, thinking that he was going to be strong, but he was like horribly weak when he first came out. I wasn't wrong. If you look at my Ramatra preview video, I said Ramatra looks like he's going to suck. And for every reason I thought he was going to suck, he did suck. Because I could just see he just had so many problems. But yeah, anyways, I digress. Next is his pedal platform. His pedal platform is incredible. In ways I did not expect it to be so incredible. It's one of the most unique aspects to his kit I have ever seen in Overwatch. And I've seen people use it to block stairs and doorways and a whole bunch of other things I didn't think about using it. Plus, it's actually a very, very effective way to escape getting, well, anything, really. I was playing an Orisa as Orisa, and I used my ultimate. He threw the pedal platform under me, and I rose in the sky. I got so mad. I was like, ah. But I was like, hey man, but it's actually pretty cool. Once I shattered like these 3 people, and they were so close together, they all rose with the pedal platform, and I couldn't even fire strike through it because it's actually like a barrier, right? Like it's not like a shield I can do energy beams through. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. At least I don't think it went through. Yeah, at least I don't think it went through. So yeah, and I didn't expect it to come out and rise as fast as it does. It's like, it's very, very fast, like almost instant. As soon as you put it on the ground and somebody's on it, they just start rising. So that's really nice. So it's also cool, like being able to use your enemy's platform, because it just kind of adds like a very weird, I don't know, a very weird unpredictableness to the game. So pedal platform is awesome. But again, I guess I'm going good news, bad news, good news. This is more negative also. One problem I think Soulweaver has caused is, this is a few games I played yesterday. I've been playing games where they have a composition of Zarya, Mei, Baptiste, and Soulweaver. And man, it is the worst thing to play against. 4 out of 5 of these characters have invulnerability. Not only do they have invulnerability moves, but they're invulnerability moves that they can pass around to each other. So it's not even like you can choose a target that can't, make themselves invulnerable. They just pass it on to each other, besides Mei, of course. But Soulweaver could pass it on to somebody. Baptiste has his immortality field to everybody, or he can throw it to somebody you're attacking. Zarya could bubble herself or somebody else, and it's just it's really, really annoying, especially since I like to play Doomfist so much, who kind of relies on his like burst damage, kind of unloading his clip and getting back into the fight. Everything is valuable, so it kind of sucks knowing that every single time I'm about to kill somebody, like some immortal ability gets thrown in, and I know I have to throw away like 1 or 2 moves I have in my kit. And the game I played yesterday, that was the most egregious version of this. And I don't even think they did it on purpose. Well, maybe they did do it, I don't know. But it sucked. Like it was the worst. It was the worst. So I hope they don't add any more invulnerability abilities anymore. I know the next character coming out is also a support character, so we'll see how that goes. Hey everyone, if you're still watching, it means you're probably enjoying the video. So please like and subscribe, and maybe leave a message too, as it helps for the algorithm, which helps me keep making these videos. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter to keep up with everything. And if you have a chance, check out my Patreon. It's one of the best ways to support the channel to allow me to keep doing what I do. So yeah, thanks everyone. And lastly, this one isn't really a soul, and this one, I keep saying Soulweaver, I don't know why. Anyways, lastly, this one isn't really a Lifeweaver problem or problem. It's the new Brig. The new Brig Ultimate is the worst. I don't know what they are thinking with this. She was the reason why the original game was ruined to begin with, and they had to entirely shift the game around her. And now they're doing it again when nobody asked for it. She was already strong, and they gave her this. They gave her an AoE stun. A freaking AoE stun. Stuns is also what they said that they were trying to get rid of outside of, I guess, tanks or something. But I don't get it. And her ultimate now, well, she essentially becomes a tank. She has like as much HP as a tank, and she has an AoE stun now. So it's crazy. And she's healing herself. Well, I don't think she heals herself anymore. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't think she heals herself anymore. But she heals her allies around her. So she's crazy. Because she's designed exactly like a tank with her ultimate, and people say that, oh, it's only an ultimate. But at least, like, a lot of ultimates aren't like crazy, right? look at Hanzo's. Like, it's they even described her as like she will play defensively. And again, like, I should probably change the name of my channel to this, but I don't think they play this game. She does not play defensively with her ultimate. It's so silly. Like, I really don't get it. But anyways, that's it for this video. Just my initial impressions of how season 4 started, and well, it's interesting. It's not like bad, right? It's it's more positive than negative, I guess. Soul Weaver is just like really weird, and the devs just kind of keep showing that they don't know anything about how the game works, and the Brig Ultimate is just dumb. But yeah, other than that, I'm having a good time. So again, look out for, I ordered some parts also for the How to Become Doomfist series, going to the gym or trying to record that without being like a douchebag or anything. And yeah, it's really weird for me to record all this and kind of put it together. I don't even know how I'm structuring everything, but I'm just kind of throwing everything in there. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment for the algorithm. And don't forget, I love you.